Hey guys, Bad Avenger. I'm back with another couple of books that I want to show. Some spec books and some books that are rising up in value that you can still get pretty cheap if you put the time in to hunt for them. Starting with this book, Savage She-Hulk #2. This one may be a little difficult to find out in the wild. Um, I got this day one when it first came out. I had forgotten all about it. I just was digging through my books and saw it, so I figured I'd pull it out and show it to you. Nice J. Scott Campbell cover with She-Hulk on the front. I just showed this book, and I think like 2 videos back as a spec book because they're talking about James Hudson here becoming the new Wolverine. The reason I pulled it back out is because I finally pulled out all the other alternate covers that I have of this issue. This is the first one that I showed before, and it's the foil variant, issue #1. Actually, this book was in basically at a dollar bin if you could find it back then. Now the book has shot up. I've seen it go as high as maybe about $40. Okay, you got to look at this cover very carefully. This is the bone claw cover. If you look at his claws, they're basically bone. And then they had this one, which is identical to it, except he has the metal claws. And I had to throw this one in. It's a beautiful Arthur Adams. It's issue #2, but it's Jean Grey, Ultimate Jean Grey, done by Arthur Adams. I think it's a very beautiful cover. I just wanted to show it. Something to look at, maybe to hunt down. Seems that the girly covers are the thing right now. And that's a beautiful Arthur Adams cover. Also, this book is picking up steam. Superman Batman #27 with Power Girl and the Huntress on the front cover. If you can find this, now this one you can possibly find still in the dollar bins. It's just recently started gaining some steam. Nice time to try to find it and get it in your collection if you don't have it. Ms. Marvel #40. This one's a little older. Um, has picked up a lot of steam too. Beautiful cover. I pulled this one out because I was in my comic book shop. Batman the Outsiders #11. And I was surprised how much this book was worth. He had it in his shop for $30. And it's Katana on front cover. It's basically the origin of her sword. And it's a nice book. I like Jim Aparo art on the front cover. I picked this book out. When I was at the comic book shop, they had almost all the Batgirl year one issues, but I really didn't like the cover. This one stood out, and I picked it up, got it for $3. It's got some issues, a couple dents here, a couple ticks. If I find a better copy, I'm gonna get it. It's just a beautiful cover. I mean, it really captures Batgirl, in my opinion. Finally found some Art Germ Batgirls, #10 and #13. I was happy to find them for cover price. In the CBSI website, they had an article dealing with some books that are like heating up or basically that could be hot. And I went around and I started digging them up and I found them and I got them all for cover price. This wasn't one of them, but I had to get it when I saw it. The Greg Horn cover for Elektra #1, Marvel Knights. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Now, this is one of the books that they were talking about. And the reason they were talking about this book here, Elektra #23, is because these are early Bill Sienkiewicz covers. And they came out before the variants that are like going through the roof now. So if you're a Bill Sienkiewicz type fan, which I am, they're really worth getting. It was issue #23. and I got issue number 24, both done by Sinkowitz. There were a few others, but the comic book shop didn't have them, so I was kind of disappointed, but I was glad I got what I got. This book, they made mention of too. This is the first Clayton Crane rendition of Spider-Man and Venom. And apparently, Mr. Crane's artwork is like popping up and shooting through the roof. And they had specifically mentioned this book because it was the first rendition of Venom and Spider-Man that he did. And they were actually talking about the whole line of this volume of Venom. I think it's Venom Volume 2, because a lot of the covers were done by great artists. Issues 1 through, I'll say, I don't know, 10, I guess, were done by Sam Keith. The issue after this, when they had it, but it was in bad shape, I didn't get it. It was a Scotty Young cover. Actually, the next two were Scotty Young covers before, Scotty Young was doing the little kitty versions of the superheroes. They were actually pretty good. But I'll probably go back and get them. I mean, for $3, hey, why not? Power Girl seems like she is just the next thing going. And this issue here has finally started to gain a lot of attention. And it's worth picking up. It's really not in the dollar bins, but you can get it in the back issue bin. Pretty cheap if you know where to go. Because a lot of dealers still haven't picked up on it. But this book is gaining steam. Also gaining steam, JSA Classified number 1. Amanda Connor cover, I'm sorry. And JSA Classified number 4, Amanda Connor cover. And the last book I want to show is one of the books that came out today. And I had to get it, and that's the Batman number 21, the lenticular cover. I have couple of them reserved at my other comic book shop, so I'll probably pick the rest of them up either Friday or next Wednesday when the next batch of books comes out. I had to get this book out of any book that came out this week. There are some great books that came out this week in Independence and in DC Universe. Marvel has the Secret Empire thing going on. And I mean, really good books coming out. I mean, that came out today. But I definitely had to get this one, and I had to read it. I almost got Superman, but I can wait for Superman and Super Sons. But this book, like I said, here we go. Batman, standing ovation. I'm giving it to you. That book, I mean, the issue, beautiful. It's got a great fight scene with Batman and the villain. If you don't have this book, I'm not telling you anymore. But it's a great fight scene. It's just a good book. And Fabak, the artist, he's done a lot of issues of Justice League. He's another one that they don't really talk about, but his art is, I mean, just gorgeous. He has great command over what he draws. And I'm a huge fan of his artwork. So that's basically it for this haul. And it's midway through the Bat Avenger 200 subscribers contest, and quite a few people have entered. And March 6th is the deadline. So if you are interested in entering, you still got some time. And I would love for more people to enter. And for the ones who have entered, I really enjoyed your videos. I enjoyed your answers. But like I said, that number 3 is the kicker. Had some come close and some interesting answers, but nobody's gotten that answer yet. So this is Bad Avenger. I'll be signing off. I'll probably do another video pretty soon. Y'all guys have a good night, and I'll see you later.